This is the Transportation TV News Update. I'm Tony Dorsey reporting. In Washington this week, Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood kicked off the 11th National Bike Summit. He told the estimated 800 advocates and industry leaders in town for the two-day event to make a strong case for cycling and its role in building livable communities with bikeways, public transit, and sidewalks. If time is money, a new report finds that the cost of congestion went up last year. The fourth annual National Traffic Scorecard finds that on average, U.S. drivers experienced an 11% increase in travel time delays in 2010. The study, America is Back on the Road to Gridlock by INRIX Incorporated, analyzed traffic on major highways in the nation's 100 largest metropolitan areas in 2010. INRIX Vice President Rick Shuman says economic recovery fueled the increase.
We're up to about 4 million vehicles and devices now reporting to us anonymously where they're at, the speed they're going, and the direction they're traveling. We use that same data here in the scorecard to essentially create a national picture over what happened in the past year.
State DOTs have turned to high-tech tools to fight congestion. Systems are being installed to synchronize and control traffic lights and send real-time traffic information to motorists via message boards.
As we've made improvements not just in capital expansion, but in improving the operation of the system, using every inch of pavement to its peak use and optimum use, we've really seen that we can offer better choices for our travelers with our HOV lane system. We have a hot lane system now.
INRIX Incorporated is a provider of traffic and navigation services. You can find the study on the company's website. Also this week, the AASHTO Standing Committee on Water Transportation Scout met to discuss major funding challenges to the nation's coastal and inland waterways. Scout Chairman, Virginia Secretary of Transportation Connaughton said the committee's top priority will be to suggest strategies to speed the delivery of waterways construction and maintenance projects.
So we're planning on actually preparing various reform initiatives for dredging, the Water Resources Development Act, as well as looking for coming up potentially with a national plan for marine transportation and port development. So it's a very busy meeting.
And this week we bring you highlights from the AASHTO Washington briefing. More than 200 attendees from 48 states took part in the four-day conference. Keynote speaker, Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood spoke on Wednesday, March 2nd, 2 days before the Florida Supreme Court unanimously rejected a lawsuit seeking to make Governor Rick Scott accept $2.4 billion in Federal Recovery Act money for an Orlando-Tampa high-speed rail route.
35 states have accepted high-speed intercity rail money. 35. There's a lot of enthusiasm and energy and very good plans around the country for high-speed intercity rail. Just in the last 2 weeks, I don't know, I've probably received about half a dozen or more letters from either governors or senators that are ready. They have their plans ready. If there's more money made available, they're ready to get in. America is ready for high-speed intercity rail.
Federal Railroad Administrator Joe Szabo echoed the Secretary's comments at the conference Friday, March 4th. He also said that unobligated FRA grant funds, which could face the budget axe if they aren't distributed soon, will be sent to the states as soon as possible.
Simply at FRA need to continue to do our job every day with a high level of diligence in getting these projects out the door and obligated. And I think that's the same message that we need from the states, that everybody needs to make sure that the right level of intensity is being done, that I's are being dotted, T's are being crossed. The obligation deadline is September 30th of 2012. We now have about 64% of the ARA projects obligated. And again, we believe that we will be fully obligated more than a year in advance.
More Washington briefing highlights are coming up next week. That's the Transportation TV News Update. Thanks for watching.